Hey guys, this is Dinotober, and the dinosaur on the list for today is the Einiosaurus. It's day 10 of Inktober, and once again we're going to be drawing a ceratopsian. I'm not sure, I believe this is like the final ceratopsian on the list for Inktober. But I used to have a lot of trouble drawing ceratopsians because the head shape is just so like unusual from anything that you can ever think of, you know. But I have become quite accustomed to drawing ceratopsians because of Inktober, so that's something that's like a positive thing that came out of it, doing Inktober every year. Yeah, so I found this figure on the internet, and I decided to use the same pose as what the figure was standing in, and but it was like a running pose, and I was like, well, what is it going to be running from? Like, how am I going to add a background to this drawing if I have nothing? Like it needs to have something like a story in it, right? So I decided to draw like a bunch of like what are Sinoceratops? I think yeah, they're called Sinoceratopsians, and I decided to draw a couple of them. But of course, like if you're gonna be drawing a dinosaur stampede for the first time, you're gonna have to add a lot of, you know, like dust and clouds and stuff, like dust clouds. And this is the first time in my life that I've ever tried something like this. And with anything in like that you try for the first time, you're not, everything, you're not gonna be very good at it instantly. So I'm trying to save it with like adding a couple of shadows underneath like some clouds, but it didn't work out. So I might have ruined the whole drawing, but I mean that's okay, because sometimes you're just gonna have these days where you're gonna have drawings that are gonna work out perfectly fine, and then there's gonna be drawings that are, you know, gonna be a little less good. And this is one of those drawings where I need to practice this more, and maybe next year, if I'm gonna revisit this drawing, maybe I'll be able to create some dust clouds and stuff like that. I did off camera try to save it a little bit, and like I added some chalk to mute the ground a little bit, because the ground is so dark and so messy, and there's so much going on over there that when you see the drawing for the first time, the first thing you look at is the ground. And I wanted to change that. I wanted people to look at the dinosaurs first, and then the detail that's like in the background, because it's supposed to be a background, right? But I mean, like the positive thing about this drawing as well is I drew multiple dinosaurs instead of just one, and they're kind of interacting with each other, right? They're interacting in a scene. So yeah, like I think that I did a decently good job. It's not the best, but as you can see, like, you know, there's a lot of detail, and the dinosaurs themselves aren't as detailed, but that's okay. That's okay. I mean, I drew this like in the morning, and then right after I drew like the next dinosaur for Inktober. So yeah, but let's compare the two. 2023 versus 2024. So as you can see, 2023 has a lot more detail on its own. Yeah, so yeah, like it has a lot more detail in general, but in terms of like, it doesn't have a background, it doesn't have like multiple of the same dinosaur. The head crest is a little less accurate to what it's actually supposed to look like, but I do really love the colors. So 2024, as you can see, I tried to put a little bit of chalk in it, and it did create a little bit more of like the first thing you look at is the dinosaur instead of like, you know, the background, and that's a good thing, I like, in my opinion at least. So I don't know, like, did I improve or not? Just let me know in the comments below. If you like this video, leave a like, comment below what you think about the video and the drawing in general, and don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so that you won't miss a single video. This was Dinotober, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.